If you want to support my channel, check out my book in the description below. All right, got another one here, big one. Is it broken? No? Please. Oh, it's squarish.
Oh, wow.
What the heck is that? All right, we're back. By the way, I wear this hat a lot. A couple people have asked. Z28 is a band from the Salem, Mass area. And they're kind of like a combination of, I don't know, Deep Purple and Clutch, so check them out. There's the plug for them. What's up, Deke? Streets shall provide. We are hiking to a new locale that I saw while doing some driving, some scouting. It's spring, poison ivy is starting to emerge, but we're hiking some nice trails, kind of close to a road, but I scouted out and found this creek here, noticed it was shallow and kind of a historic, busy, popular area. And a combination of it being shallow and clear, I thought, let's hike through it to look for bottles and whatever else. And today we got the Crocs, which might be a mistake because if you get stuck in the mud, these sometimes come off and are left behind. But here's the creek. It's about, I don't know, 12 feet wide, nice and sandy, shallow, some leaves here and there. Some beautiful houses in this area. This is one, there's a lake beyond it, where the stream kind of deviates or dumps out of the lake. There's a stone channel. They've lined the stream with some old stonework, which is interesting too. Maybe I'll show you that later. But we're gonna go looking through here. Okay, so maybe it's a little deeper than I thought, but right off the bat, we've kind of waited till we've gotten deeper in so we're not in the road and people think we're weird walking through the water. There's something circular, I don't know if you can see it, right over there, which looks like the end of a bottle. Being deeper maybe is a good thing because people are less likely to go in here to look for stuff. This is nice and clear. All right, I'm going for that one.
Do you want me to hold
Oh yeah, this don't drop in the water. Whoa! Oh, it's pretty muddy. It's cold. Wait, I need it to clear for a sec. I gotta get unblocked.
If you're right over it.
Oh my God, it's cold. Oh, nothing.
Oh, what
It's
is
like a rubber gasket.
Oh.
False alarm.
Oh, you're so wet.
I know, this is pretty deep here. It's so sandy, it's not muddy. This would be interesting to go around here with a snorkel mask. Because there's going to be a lot of stuff we're not going to be able to see, like the giant snapping turtle right there. Alright, that was a false alarm. How cool would it have been that right off the bat we find something awesome? Definitely some man-made remnants here. You can see a lot of concrete work. I wonder if there's a spillway. It almost goes right across the remnants of an old dam. You can see some concrete under the water, a lip there. So that might be a good sign. Where there are people meddling, there might be things left behind.
I see some glass in the hill. Well, like only a couple pieces.
Glass in the hill?
Yeah.
Yeah, keep an eye out for that too. Oh, this is beautiful. It's getting shallower here. Just watch out for poison ivy. You're gonna have to scurry down there carefully. Like kind of almost go on your bum. All right. I'm shutting the camera off because this would be disastrous. All right, so we jumped in this kind of shallow gravel bar area, which is just beautiful, especially with the sun out. This would be an area that would stop bottles, but unfortunately probably smash them. And right here is something, although it looks like the bottom is missing. Oh, really old ketchup bottle. I mean, it's probably like 1950s, not that old. But that shows you there is some stuff around here. So that's a good sign off the bat. We'll probably hike this out, put it in the trail, get it out of here. Doesn't belong here. All right, got another one here, big one. Is it broken? No? Please, oh, it's squarish.
Oh, wow.
What the heck is that? Please have some embossing. Oh, look at the giant slug thing on it.
Oh my God, where?
Flip it one more time, and now your finger's on it. What is that? Is it like some kind of underwater? Oh, it might be like some kind of leech. See that, sucker?
Those leeches?
Yeah, it might be, I don't know. It's a really weird, long... Let me see if I can get this clean. We'll show you in a second. All right. I emptied it. It says Yago or Yaso all around the bottom. And shows like a little, almost Lowenbrow looking shield. I can't tell what's on the shield. I'll look that one up. Yago, Y-A-G-O, I would guess, but I could be wrong. Yeah, every bottom side says that. Very long, like 16-inch bottle. Little chip on the top, otherwise kind of cool. We'll put this on a rock and we head back out, we'll grab it. All right, we were walking the higher ground. When the current gets quicker, if you can get an aerial vantage, it helps. That doesn't look that old, does it? Nah.
Well, that part, the top.
Nah, just nothing on the bottom. It's intact. I mean, it could just be like, there's a lot of modern sodas, like all the craft artisan sodas. Let's see. 3,200, some emblem, anyone know? But it's an intact bottle. We're going to be eventually growing and selling flowers, so some of these bottles that we pick out as trash will be reused as free vases. Anyone who buys flowers can keep the bottle with them. Helps keep them alive longer by being in water. Maybe we'll hike that out. So we're finding there's a couple fast-moving and deeper spots in this creek. I believe this might be something that at least runs into or serves the Devil's Creek, it's called, or the Devil's Brook, excuse me, if it's not the Devil's Brook itself. Another one we've explored before in this region, which has a lot of Native American ties. I guess the story goes a lot of these brooks that were important, religious, symbolic, whatever, to the Native American tribes. When the colonists came in, they would give them almost slanderous names, as in, you know, that's the Devil's Brook because it's important to you. Your religion is inferior to ours. You're a heathen. So a lot of the things you find that have these nefarious names, so I read, are for that reason. But I think we need to build a hydroscope or an aquascope at some point to see these deeper channels, because there's got to be something in here. We're so thick in the brush that no one in the right minds could come out here. We're like knocking down briars, vines, and things just to get through in the stream. So I think moving forward, that might be our best bet, and that might be our next video project here on the channel. We'll see. Now, it's not until you get into streams, I love walking streams, so you start noticing little things that others might not. For instance, there are some really old buried timbers crossing the stream right here that I wouldn't notice if I was in the paths over there. So this was some sort of crude dam at one point, professionally done, made by kids. I don't know. Sometimes neighborhood kids will dam up sections just to provide a swim hole or a fishing spot, because there will be some kind of fish in here. So I'm not sure what that might have been. It's definitely a very, very old, thick board. Something up there?
Well, there's like a little kid lawnmower right on the car.
Okay. A little kid something. So here's another spot. I can't really see what's going on. I need an aquascope. I keep reaching down in the water and grasping at anything that's cylindrical, hoping it's not the torso of a water snake. Like right here, I guarantee it's a rock. Yeah, it's a rock. Sonova Beach. Great place to vacation, I hear. I'm also at a disadvantage because Eagle Eye's ahead of me. She's scoping out everything. So chances are she's not missing stuff, or not missing much. This is what she was saying. I couldn't hear her. It's a kid's tricycle, like engulfed by the mud and the stream. Probably been here quite a while. Could have like rolled off the road somewhere and just been pushed down through all the floods and storms over the years. Lots of tiny little shells in here too. Like, they're so small. What are these? Yeah, these are like baby, like freshwater clams, I guess. All over, which is usually, I think, a pretty good sign that the water here is decently clean. They dot the bottom of this stream or creek everywhere. So I keep trying to look on the shores as well, and I see a bottle here washed up. I'm gonna guess it's just something newer, but it is embossed. So I'm going for it. Although these are the muddier sections, I hope I'm not gonna feel like a giant snapping turtle shell. All right, what is this? Oh, come on. Come to Papa. Ah, womp womp. Someday people will be looking for these, or finding these and getting excited. It's the newer generation of actually nice looking bottles, the IBC busted fancy schmancy root beer. It's actually cool. It's fiddlehead fern season up here. If I wanted to pick some, it's kind of neat to see everything starting to sprout. 2 bottles here. This looks like some kind of jar, maybe a mason that's busted. Something with a metal screw cap. And, oh no, it's a rock. Darn it. Pesky rocks that look like bottles. Damn you. Is it like a milk glass cap? It's glass?
Parker, yeah, milk glass. Something in it.
What the white stuff's so hard to read.
There's a J Parker.
J. Something New York. You can see in the distance, water's moving slowly. This eventually dumps into like the hammer shop, hammer trowel, hammer something, blacksmith pond. So we're losing some steam. Oh, it's a hubcap, probably, right?
But there's a circle, like.
Yeah, that's probably the center emblem. It's something huge and circular, or like a fancy trash can lid.
Oh, I've seen it.
I think it's a hubcap. Yeah. Whoa. Can you wipe that part off? What does it say?
Oh, is that a? Hold on. I think that's.
I'm sure anyone at the cars is like in 2 seconds. Cool something. Just the emblem's kind of neat. Well, that's at least interesting to find.
Comment down below if you guys know what that is.
Yeah, comment down below, she said, if you know what it is. It looks like just if you pry that part off, it's like a cool pirate's coin. Yar. So we're getting close to the snapper territory. Should I put it in that clip from last year? Have you seen the snapper?
No. Link the video. Link the video.
Link the video. If you want to see her screaming when we found a gigantic snapping turtle we almost stepped on. It was the biggest one I've ever seen, and I'm an avid like turtle catcher and fan. You can see the composition of the creek bed here is changing. A lot more rotten debris because it's not moving as fast. Yeah, oh, yeah, be careful. There's lots of rotten logs in the way. And it's really choked up ahead. Landscape's really changing now. Yeah, definitely some animal was digging something there. I don't know if there were turtle legs there and some animal dug them up to eat them. I don't know. But look at how the terrain's changing, or the aquascape. Really swampy. Like out of some Dagobah Star Wars scene. Really incredibly shallow. I'm going a little bit until I get stuck in the mud. Luckily it's actually pretty sandy here. Like, hear the road nearby. We're near a neighborhood. Lots of boards. What is that?
A sponge.
A sponge? We found some huge planks not too far back, which you could tell were old trail bridges, you know, for swampy areas that had gotten washed away and were sent downstream not to be found, so they probably just ended up rebuilding with new wood at one point wherever they originated from. Yeah, it's crazy how shallow, uniformly shallow this is. Look at this cool, I always like looking under these tree roots, but look, this one's like a huge cave. Wow. Getting really muddy the closer I get though, but I always try to peek in the roots to see if anything's poking out. Here's what?
The turtles are gonna be in this area.
Right there. Bottle. It looks like a screw top, even from here.
Probably gonna be another mice lemonade.
Yeah. New Jack Boozers. Probably a Budweiser.
It doesn't look like it.
What's the bottom say? Nothing too well. There's a couple teases so far, like that Jay Parker thing or whatever, Ray Parker Jr. But everything else is duds. Although I'm having a lot of fun walking through there because I've never been to this area. It's pretty awesome. We'll pike that out too. All right, she found something cool, and this is an area we walked by before. Don't rub the label yet, because half the time they come right off. Some citric acid.
It has like the Volkswagen thing, or I don't know.
No, W. Walpole, Mass. Something Ling. I'll have to look this one up. It's a local soda. Looks like, so that's definitely old.
Walpole.
Yeah, I'm guessing probably like a 50s bottle or so. Like
you gotta hold it like
not super old. Wipe one back letter to see if this stuff's gonna come right off on you. No, the back. That's the front. Like, see that? Just see if these letters, like, they just don't last when they're in water. All right, that's one of the cooler things.
I would hold it like this though.
Yeah, it's pretty ugly looking, not embossed, and the label's not in great shape. But I just want to look that one up out of curiosity because I've never heard the soda. And Walpole, Mass is pretty darn close to here. Probably a soda company, I'm guessing, does not exist anymore. All right, that might be it for us today. Unless I decide to string some other stuff into this video, but we got a bunch more coming up. Some days it's great, other days it's just okay. Walpole bottle was pretty interesting. Same with that Parker cap thingamajigger. If you have any more expertise than us in those, definitely leave a comment. Thank you for watching as always. Please subscribe, leave a comment like so down below, hit that bell for notifications, and we'll see you later.